Hey, I am back. Rob here with part 2 of my Monday morning beach walk at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park up in North Naples, Florida. I'm up in Area 4, just making my way north up the beach. We went down to Area 1 earlier in part 1, during my first live feed, and sadly, red tide is starting to take its toll on some of the marine life here. We've been seeing some signs of the red algae out in the water. We've been seeing some dead fish along the shore. So the red tide is definitely here in North Naples. Walk up to Wiggins Pass and see what it looks like up there. I just saw our friends Mike and Maria a few minutes ago, and they said they looked bad up towards the pass, so we'll see what's going on up there. Yep, there's a big mullet, a dead mullet on the beach. A ladyfish over there behind it. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. Roy's sitting up here with the jacket on and all covered up in his towels. Great. What does matter? Any way you want to go. No, that's not a problem. There you can see the discoloration in the water there. So as I'm going further north here, I'm seeing more mullet on the beach. See what it looks like up as we go further north. This is the last thing we need. You can definitely smell the red tide in the air. Makes me want to cough every once in a while. Just a shame. Such a beautiful, beautiful morning. Weather-wise, it is just spectacular. Take a walk up there and see if the gopher tortoise is out. We haven't seen him in a while, him or her. Morning. Oof. Stinky. Stinky, stinky. People are covering their noses here. You can definitely smell the red tide here. I mean, it's very, very obvious when you look at this water. Look how brown it is here. Good morning. Well, so far, I mean, the water looks bad up here. It looks worse than it did down at the south end, but I'm not seeing much in the way of dead fish here. I don't know if that's going to change when we get up closer to the pass. Yeah. There's one. This is nothing like it was a few years ago. Oh my Lord. I mean, the fish were piled on top of each other, and it was every species of fish that's out here. A lot of seagulls flying around out here. I don't know if you can see them in the camera. If you look close. A lot of seagulls flying around. Of Sal's up here, Fisherman Sal. Excuse me. Good morning. Ugh, you can really see the discoloration here. Ugh. Terrible, terrible, terrible. We got volunteers up here picking up the dead fish. That's a good thing. So we might not see any dead fish on the beach up here. It is bad up here. And you can just see it. Look at you can see the algae in the water, that red algae. How thick it is. Look at that. Not what we like seeing. That's not what we like to see on our beach. Well, here we are up at Wiggins Pass. Looks like a little mangrove snapper down there. Little mangrove snapper. Southwest Florida Television on Facebook. Yeah, on Facebook. No. It's just the name of my business and Facebook page. Yep. I just come out pretty much every morning, either here or down by the Naples Pier, and just walk the beach and let everybody get a look at what's going on. Sometimes. Yep. Well, here we are at the north end of the park once again at Delnor-Wiggins Pass. Little piece of a sandbar sticking up here. Wow. Fat mullets there. Big fat mullets. Oh, it's red tide. Yeah, it's bad. Real bad.
I don't know if they got caught because of the tide.
Yeah, no, it's red tide choking them.
Oh, okay.
I hate seeing this. The seagulls over here eating the dead fish. I don't like seeing that. Even the little sandpipers pecking at them. I mean, they don't know any better. It's an easy meal for them. Yeah, this water should look really nice now with the tide coming in. but it doesn't. Don't be eating those dead fish. Little plover there pecking at the dead fish. Seagull's got one in its mouth. Guys, it's not eating easy breakfast. You shouldn't be eating that. I'm looking for shells, but nothing's really caught my eye. Very north end of the park. Sometimes you can get around those trees down there depending on how low the low tide is. This is the Cocohatchee River. Wiggins Pass is the mouth of the Cocohatchee River. Barefoot Beach over on the other side of the pass. I hung a shell down here for one of our dear friends who passed away not too long ago, David Stewart. I don't know if I can get down to where it is here. Just wanted to see if it was still on the tree. We had a couple hurricanes and tropical storms pass by since I did that. I forget exactly where I put it. But I know I wanted to walk down a ways off the beaten trail. Thought it was down here somewhere. can see other shells hanging on the trees here. Thought it was down past that red marker somewhere. I don't see it. I don't know how it... I put it on a really good branch. Just don't remember how far down it was. What a ding-a-ling. Thought it was right in here somewhere. Darn it. Darn it, darn it. Well, David, you're still in our memories. You're still in our hearts. You're not just a shell hanging on a tree. It would have been nice to see it here. Lots of people have made their way down here, though. You can see all the shells. That's cool. Darn. Ugh. A dead fish washed up all the way down here. Big mullet washed up on the beach over there. I heard an osprey. I heard an osprey chirping. Hear it? I don't see it. He's close by. See, you look back this way, the blue sky reflected in the water, it doesn't look bad. It actually looks nice. Where is that osprey? It's right here somewhere. Well, there it is. There it is. See if I can zoom in on him. Screeching away up there. Beautiful. Listen to him. Squawking away. It's amazing. Look at it. They turn their head. Just 180 degrees to the back. Amazing. Very cool. One of our osprey friends. See if we get a look at it from the front. When I get on the other side, I don't know. Looks like he's going to be hidden up there in the trees. Right next to me. Hasn't flown away. He's looking right down at me, checking me out down here. Beautiful against that blue sky. The ospreys seem to have pretty strong stomachs when it comes to eating those fish that have been affected by the red tide. Listen to that. How cool. Looking right at me. Looking right at me. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. That's so neat. Squawking away, squawking away. Wiggins Pass up in North Naples. We'll see if the tide coming in has changed anything up here. If the water's starting to change colors for the better. Terrence, the park manager, Ranger T, scurrying off. Still making me cough. Good morning. How are you today?
We're fine.
Oh, excuse me. You can definitely see the discoloration in the water here. Oh. I saw earlier somebody asked how long red tide lasts. Well, that's the $1,000,000 question there. Nobody knows the answer to that. If you go into the description of this post here, you'll see a link that takes you to a website. It takes you to some other links, and you can find some other links there, and it'll tell you all about red tide. You can get all the facts about red tide. Educate yourself about what it is. There's a lot of misinformation out there, especially on social media, about red tide. But right now you can see how the water is kind of a brownish color. It should be more of a greenish color. You can definitely smell it here in the air. Oh. We have been seeing some dead fish on the beach here and there, washing up on the beach. Saw a lot of ladyfish and mullet. That's a ladyfish there. It's like a little snapper here. I want to go see if our gopher tortoise is up here before I sign off. See if the gopher tortoise is out. Haven't seen that gopher tortoise for quite a while now. Assuming it's still living in there. I don't see it again this morning. I don't see it down in its little den there. Don't see it. That's its den right down in there. And I don't see it. I don't see it crawling around over here anywhere. Sometimes you'll catch it out over here by the sidewalk, crawling around. Oh well. Gorgeous morning. Absolutely gorgeous. Other than the red tide. Gotta think positive. Think positive. Hey, if you appreciate what I do, coming out here in the mornings, if you enjoy these morning beach walks, these live feeds, you can show your appreciation by sending some stars to my videos. You can become a regular monthly supporter of Southwest Florida Television. Or there's a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post if you'd like to send a little thank you, a little tip, a token of appreciation. Whichever, I do thank you for being a supporter. Being a friend and a supporter, both very important. Both of those keep me coming back. Well, I think I'm going to call it a morning here. Hopefully things will look a little better tomorrow when we come out. But thanks for tagging along this morning. Be sure to tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. So enjoy the rest of your Monday, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Stay safe. Until tomorrow, tally ho, tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.